here for the same reason we are here, to learn, to share the truth, and the truth is for the children. And sure, we will see. I notice in the comments in the chat, but when we are done, people go dead. So if you have a comment, post it in the comment. If you are coming for chat, you can see the bad luck. Today our topic is about always we see the Muslims when we pray, they repeat Al-Fatiha. Then you ask yourself, what is Al-Fatiha for? And what Al-Fatiha mean? Al-Fatiha in Arabic means the opening. But you know, Muhammad, he did not call it the opening. And this is not the first chapter Muhammad received. So how it can be the opening? Somebody is playing games. For sure, Muslims, they accuse everybody of corrupting their books, but the fact, as you see, if you ask a Muslim what is the first revelation Muhammad received, they will say, Iqra. And even this one, by the way, they don't agree about.
Booking.com, we know how to travel. Book your next adventure with us. Stay.
This one, by the way, didn't agree about it, which one. But generally speaking, they say Iqra. For, I mean, what Al-Fatiha mean? Al-Fatiha in Arabic mean the opening. Good comments, 200 comments. People, they have no problem to thousands of comments in the chat, but when we are done, people go. So if you have a comment, post it in the comment, the chat will be disabled. If you are looking for a chat, you can do it. So as you see, there's no chat. Bad luck. Today our topic is about Al-Fatiha. You know, always we see the Muslims when they pray, they repeat Al-Fatiha. Then you ask yourself, what is Al-Fatiha for? I mean, what Al-Fatiha mean? Al-Fatiha in Arabic mean the opening. But, you know, Muhammad, he did not call it the opening. And this is not the first chapter Muhammad he received, so how that can be the opening? Somebody is playing games. For sure, Muslims, they accuse everybody of corrupting their books, but the fact, as you see, if you ask any Muslim, what is the first revelation Muhammad he received, they will say to you, Iqra. And even this one, by the way, didn't agree about it, which one. But generally speaking, they say Iqra, which is chapter 96. So Al-Fatiha, and you see here the man, this man, he had his finger up. You're wondering what he is saying. The Muslims, when they are dying, they put their finger up. When they are saying Shahada, they put their finger up. When they are praying, sometimes they put their finger up. And you wonder what kind of religion people, they give finger to their God. Well, in their culture or their religion, like according to their prophet, when you put your finger up, you are saying that Allah is one. However, Allah is one, Allah is two, that will not change anything. Allah is a stupid God, and we forget all the time. But here is just Muhammad making up the statement, claiming which is the Muslim they call the tribe of Muhammad Mushrikeen, which means people who associate with God. You will not be just speaking so there's no difference between the Muslims and before Islam is the same. Both they worship Allah. And putting your finger up to Allah does not make him more and doesn't mean anything. If you go in the Quran, Al-Fatiha means the opening, as we say it, and you can check with any Muslim, or you can search the Prophet Google, peace be upon him. What is the first revelation Muhammad received? You will see Google give you an answer. Says, which is a chapter 96 in the Quran. So chapter 96, which is number 1, supposedly should be, suddenly become number 96 in the Quran. And the funny is the Muslims, they say, we preserve the Quran. And the Quran itself says that those who change the location of words from their places, they are doing corruption. As we see in the screen, according to the story, a Jewish man, he put his finger over the Torah, a line in the Torah, and while doing that, he tried to change the location of words, you know. Chapter 4, verse number 46, it says, among those who are Jews, there are some, not all, who displace words from their right places, and that is corruption. The word here is what corruption is meant for. So if you displace words from their location, you are doing corruption for the book of God. And if you read the story, you will see the Jew only he put his finger over the Torah line, which is and according to Muhammad, that is a scam, that is a cheating, that is not right, that is corruption. But look what happened. The story here, by the way, doesn't make sense because Muhammad don't speak Hebrew. So how he knew that he is hiding the verse by his finger? The story, all of it, obviously is a fabrication of the fabricator who is following a fabricator. His name is Muhammad. But if we go back to the Quran, chapter 96 is number 1. And if you change the location of verses or words from their places, that is a corruption according to chapter 4, verse number 46. So Muslims immediately, they have to agree that they corrupted their book because 96 is number 1, not 96. Who are you to make it and move it? If Allah gave it to you in the beginning, how it become at the end of the Quran? And then you will see here in chapter 96 something very weird. In the name of Allah, the merciful, the compassionate, which is very weird. And you will notice there's no number 1 next to that. Number 1 start here. And chapter number 1 says Al-Fatiha, which is the opening, which is not the opening, which means Muslims will add that word Al-Fatiha later to make it the opening when it is not the opening. Because this is not what Allah He gave Muhammad to open the recitation of the Quran with. As we see, it was Iqra, which means read. And that statement is very funny and very stupid because Muhammad did not know how to read. So why Allah will say to read? Muslim, he says here, the word Iqra means recite, That even more stupid, because if you recite, how he can say, I cannot recite, when he just said the word, which is recite. You did recite already by saying recite. So, chapter of Al-Fatiha is not authentic. It's not a name. This is a name the Muslims, they added as a fabrication. Then if we go and read together, you will see, before we spoke about the name of Allah, if you remember, if you watch a previous video, Allah is not one word, Allah is two words, Al and La, and this is why in verse number 2, you will see it says, Alhamdulillah, not Allah. You will notice that the words are not looking the same, even if you don't speak Arabic. You will notice differences. The first word here have a letter, and I try to highlight for you so you can notice it in case you don't speak Arabic. If you look here, let's zoom in. You will notice in front of this verse, they say Bismillahi, Bism, and Bism, by the way, is wrong because there is no such a thing in Arabic. So the Muslims, in order to make recitation right, they say the letter Alif from the word, and that is a corruption. Are you fixing Allah words just to recite it? So Allah, you say Bi-Ism, you say Bism, and you change the language. So Bi-Ism, not Bism, Bi-Ismillahi, Allahi, and then what here happening? Alhamdulillahi, Li is a word mean, or letter mean two, La is the name of the God of Islam. So the part of the God of Islam name is here, not all of it, only the last two letters left. And you will notice here with me, when the Muslims they speak of the name of their God, and they say like speak good of him, to lah, speak good of lah. The Muslim translation is very funny. I don't have any Muslim translation as well, but we will use it for the purpose of exposing Muslim false translation. The name of Allah. If you look at the title I have, it doesn't make sense, right? So, I am talking, I'm a Christian prince. I will not say in the name of Christian prince. People will laugh at me. That will be silly. Only stupid people, maybe like Joe Biden, they will say in the name of Joe Biden, because this guy, he forget who is he. So, the Muslims, you ask them how and why Allah is saying in the name of Allah. The Muslim right away, they will say to you, Allah is saying to us, say in the name of Allah. But where it says say? Nowhere to be found. In the Quran, there's tons of verses where Allah, he said to Muhammad, say. So, which means, if Allah did not say, well, he did not say. So why are adding things is not there? So, if we go in the Quran and we search for the word say, we will find tons of it. This is the word say in Arabic. Qul. All those verses, all those chapters, it's Allah saying say. You see all the yellow one? Qul. So in order to make this chapter correct, that Allah is saying to the Muslims say, he should add that word. And if Allah, he added all over the place, why he did not add it here? Simply Muslims cannot answer. And you know, one of the funny verses we see in front of us on the screen, it says that Allah is asking those who don't believe in him to bring proof. You know, uh, one of the funny things that Muslims, if we ask them, I saw once a video of a Christian brother. He is from Pakistan. A Muslim, he asked him, "Are you going to prove to me that Jesus is God from the Bible? What is your proof?" The Christian brother, he did not answer in what he should answer. He should say to him, "Don't you Muslims, you say, what is the proof of Allah? Knowing about Jesus, you will say the Quran. But the Quran is a one-man person. There's no witnesses. There's nobody. Nobody saw Muhammad seeing anyone. He never even spoke to Allah, according to Muslims." Here you will see in chapter 2, verse 111, it says, "They say, none shall enter paradise unless he is a Jew or a Christian." Well, this is their wishful. They are making a wish. Say to them, "Bring your proof if you are right in your claim." Hey Muslims, can we do the same to you? Prove to us that you will go to heaven if you are right. Actually, the Quran says the opposite. And now we are asking you, if Allah in chapter 1, which is not the chapter 1, Allah saying say, will give us the proof where he says say. So how this chapter makes sense doesn't make sense, because Allah should not say in the name of Allah unless there is a word here say in the name of Allah, which means Allah teaching you how to pray. But Allah, did he forget to say the word say? So I advise you to add it to make more sense of this chapter, which is not even a chapter. So in the name of Allah, and then you will see the Muslims here trying to deceive us with translation, saying the most beneficent, the most merciful. But if you go to the words here, you see Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim. Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim is the same word. Ar-Rahman is description of the one who is a merciful. Ar-Rahim is description of somebody he is a mercy, or he is, who he give mercy, or he do mercy, merciful act. So both of them is the same. So the Muslims, in order to avoid the embarrassment, so he said, in the name of the beneficent, the most merciful. But nowhere here it says most, and nowhere it says beneficent. Both of them saying Rahman and Rahim, which mean merciful, merciful. Because that does not make sense, so the Muslim, they have to add different translation for the verse by saying the most beneficent, which is very silly to say. And then you will notice Allah saying all the praise and thanks to Allah. This is the Muslim translation, by the way, which I don't approve, but I will go with it just for the sake of the exposure. Why Allah want to say all praise and thanks to Allah? And Allah, as you see, did not say to the Muslims, pray to me like this. Like, when the Christian, they asked Jesus how to pray, he said, speak like this, our Father art of heaven. So, like this, like that, pray like that. Here, Allah never said this is a prayer to pray. Allah never says say and repeat after me. Allah never says this is a prayer for all Muslims. And supposedly Allah is speaking to who? To Allah, not to the Muslims. If you read carefully, you will see, in the name of Allah, who is the audience? The Muslim, they will say to you, this is the Jibreel, the angel speaking to Muhammad. Well, now that make more sense, but that make the Quran is the word of Jibreel, not the word of Allah. So Jibreel is saying in the name of Allah, because Jibreel is not Allah, that makes sense. The Muslim, they say, no. Jibreel is just a delivery person. He don't speak, he don't make Quran, he speak Quran, which means he recite the Quran to Muhammad. So Allah, he tell him, go, this is the Quran you have to deliver. Jibreel, he go to Muhammad, he said to him, whatever he want to say to him, because Allah is the one is talking. Jibreel is just a voice of delivery. So if Jibreel is not talking, he is just reciting the words. This is not his own words. And Allah is talking. That is very stupid. It doesn't make sense. And obviously Allah speaking to other God, in the name of other God. Maybe Allah, he have a higher God than him. Maybe there's many Allah. In the same time, if Allah is Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, why this name did not appear in the beginning of Islam? In the beginning of Islam, there is no Allah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. There's, if you go right now, if we search in front of you, when the first time the word Rahman appeared, you will find the Quran itself exposed The answer, you know, there's tons of chapters in the Quran, and we try to find that, as we showed you, the Quran, the Muslims is added in chapter 96, verse number 1. It doesn't say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. It doesn't say in the name of Allah, but the Muslims, they added there, if you remember. But we will notice later, the Muslims, the Arab, they ask Muhammad, why you are calling your God ar-Rahman? Where this name is coming from? Muhammad, he says, all beautiful names belong to Allah. So I call him Rahman or I call him different name, it doesn't matter. Chapter 17, verse number 110. If you go and read the interpretation for this verse, the Arab, they're asking Muhammad, how come suddenly you are calling him Ar-Rahman? You never called him Ar-Rahman before. Why his name now is Ar-Rahman? So if Allah, he speak in the name of Allah Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, well, this should be appear from the beginning of Islam, not at the end of Muhammad's life. You know, if we ask Muslims, chapter 17 in the Quran, as you see, this is chapter 17. When this chapter happened? Chapter 17, Isra, mean the time or the journey of Muhammad. Muhammad, he claimed that Allah, he sent him a mule, have 2 wings, and he took him to the 7th heaven, and a very funny, stupid journey, and no witness for it as usual. And, you know, when you have no witness, you have no crime, you know, and nobody can prove you wrong or right. So, all this time, Muhammad never, ever said the word Ar-Rahman. But if you go and search in the Muslim website, you can go right now and search Quran according to Revelation, you will see that the first, or the real number of Isra, which is chapter number 17 in the Quran today, or most of the Quran today, according to Muslims, in the original Quran, chapter 17 was a chapter 50. Chapter 50. All the Quran is 114 chapters. So half of the life of Muhammad is gone, and yet Muhammad did not mention the name of his God. Never mention it as Ar-Rahman. If we ask Muslims why, well, good luck with that. You are asking people who do not know anything about the religion. If you ask the scholars, they will say the scholars agree about not to agree about the reason. Always Muslims, to avoid any question which is an embarrassment for this cult, they say Allah knows best. And for sure Allah knows best. Who knows better than Allah? Are you kidding me? He knows best always, which is very laughable. Allah who knows best, Allah who knows nothing, Allah who cannot explain, Allah who forgot to mention that his name is Ar-Rahman to Muhammad, and then suddenly we find that Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim is in every chapter almost except At-Tawbah. Everywhere you open the Quran, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. But then we don't find that until chapter 17, which is a chapter 50, as you see. Let me zoom on the screen so you can see with me. This is a Muslim website. It's called tanzil.net. Let me show you the address. So you will see this is a very this is my website, tanzil.net, document/revelation order. So the title is, you can search revelation order Quran according to Revelation. You will find this website or any other website, doesn't matter. So we will find that the chapter 17 is chapter 40. And then very simple question. Why is God? He did not say Muhammad, his name is Ar-Rahman. Why does God? He never even speak of himself as Ar-Rahman. Why he was hiding the name? It doesn't make sense. If we go and read the stories behind it, we will find that there was a false person, supposedly a false prophet. He sent a message to Muhammad, and he called himself, the guy, he called himself Ar-Rahman. So he said to him, in the name of Ar-Rahman. This guy, he called himself Ar-Rahman, and he called his God Ar-Rahman. Muhammad, he liked the name. And then he took the name and he put it in his book. Can you believe it? This guy is a professional thief. No dignity. I mean, like a thief in public. If you go and read, there is a book, it's called Asbabul Nuzul, which means, translation, the reason for the verses to come down. Asbabul Nuzul. Chapter 17, verse number 110, which is, this is the Muslim website from the Kingdom of Saudi, of Jordan. And as you know, the King of Jordan, he claimed to be descendant from Muhammad. That explains why he is a very extremely corrupt person, like his grandfather, if he is really. But I believe Muhammad have no kids, even the Quran confirmed that. But look at this here. The Arab, they said to Muhammad, the idolaters, the Muslim, they call them the idolaters, as supposedly the Muslim are not idolaters. The black stone kissers, they call other people idolaters. They said to Muhammad, Muhammad used to call into Allah, one Allah, and now he is calling into two God, Allah and Ar-Rahman. Do you see it? And then they continue saying, we do not know anyone by the name of Ar-Rahman except Rahmanul Yamama. Rahmanul Yamama is a person he claimed to be a prophet, and Muhammad, he killed him at the end. Muhammad, he stole the name from him. 50 chapters pass, and the name Rahman never ever appear in the book of Muhammad. And then if we go in the Quran, we will find the name Ar-Rahman, which is first time appear here. This is why Muhammad explaining, Allah said to him, answer them, answer them, answer them. They are saying to you, well, the only Rahman we know is the guy, Rahman al-Yamama. Obviously you are taking the name, now you are worshipping to God, you are worshipping the God of Rahman. So Muhammad, he answered them saying that Allah told him to say, and this is why we see here the word say. Do you notice? Say, qul. Say, Muhammad. For sure the word Muhammad is not there. I invoke Allah or invoke Ar-Rahman. It doesn't matter what I invoke. For all the beautiful, sexy names belong to Allah. Which is very funny and very stupid. Because how they are names and how they belong to Allah. You see, names is not the same as attribute. Names is names. I can say this person is a great king, but this is not his name. I can say he is decent, but this is not his name. I can say he's wonderful, but this is not his name. I can say he's a scam, but this is not his name. So even the answer of Muhammad is very stupid, very, very, you know, like it's showing you how naive the answer, how silly. This is can't be from God. All names belong to Allah. Well, if this is a name important to Allah, how come after that suddenly all these names appear everywhere? Everywhere, everywhere. If you remember, just to remind you, a Jewish woman, she came to Muhammad, wife. And she spoke about the punishment of the grave. Aisha told of a Jew who visited her and mentioned the punishment of the grave, adding, "May God preserve you from the punishment of the grave." Aisha, she asked the Messenger of Allah about the subject. He said, yes, the punishment in the grave is real. Aisha, she said, after that, I never saw Allah Messenger observing the prayer without seeking God protection from the punishment of the grave. So Muhammad never, ever before mentioned it. A Jewish woman, she came by, she mentioned it. Suddenly Muhammad, he cannot even pray once without speaking, asking God, Allah, for protection. He's terrified from it now. So if Muhammad is a prophet and the prayer is to Allah should include the punishment of the grave, why the prayer for this punishment never come until the Jewish women, she mentioned it? So Muhammad never mentioned it. He never know it. He heard the Jewish women, which is a fiction the Jews believe in, that you are in the grave now and you are going to be punished for it. Actually, Aisha and this woman, they were even fighting and their voice go loud because Aisha, she said to her, that be true. What are you talking about? Punishment of the grave? So Muhammad, he went out of his room and he heard the two women are arguing about it. So Muhammad, he told her, well, yeah, she told the truth. There is a punishment of the grave. And since then, Muhammad never stopped praying, asking Allah from the punishment of the grave. And this is exactly what happened here in the chapter of Al-Fatiha, which is not the true name of it. The Muslim fabricate such a name. Muhammad, he added Ar-Rahman as a theft. And then suddenly we go and open the Quran, we will find the name all over. If we go to chapter 2, in the name of Allah, the most beneficent. But look what happened. It's not even in the numbers. This is a chapter 2, which means never mentioned. Allah never mentioned to Muhammad that his name is Ar-Rahman. Suddenly Allah, his name is Ar-Rahman. As you see, after speaking almost for half hour, I don't know how long I'm here now, we did not even cover the first line of Muhammad nonsense chapter. He is a thief, and a thief who is not educated. He steals names he do not know what they mean. He say things he do not know what for. He heard the Christians say Mary is a virgin. Okay, Mary is virgin, but virginity of Mary does not make any sense in Islam. Because why? If this is a miracle, well, nobody can prove it to be true or not. My mother, your mother can claim that she was a virgin before she gave birth to you. After giving birth, you are not virgin no more. How you can prove the virginity? It makes sense only in Christianity, for Jesus is a son of no man. Muhammad, as usual, is a thief. The same as he stole the story of the ant, speaking ant, with Solomon from the legend of the Jews, and tons and flying carpet and flying horse and all the garbage the Jews they teach their kids, you know, about. Muhammad, he took it for granted. He did not know that those are just fabulous, they are just fairy tale stories, and he put it in the Quran for granted. And today we covered only one verse of the chapter of Al-Fatiha. And later we will see how stupid Muhammad is, because he repeat the same thing again. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Will you just say the Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim here? You see, when somebody repeat himself, obviously he have nothing to say. What do you mean Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim? Didn't you just say here Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim? Why I need to say it again? It doesn't make sense. This guy is just trying to make a rap. And even the rap that we which mean like mountain. This one, it ends with letter N. Then Muhammad, he could not find word to put here to go back to M. So he said exactly the same sentence. He said in verse number 1 to end what he just started with the same letter. And then, you know, maybe we should make a special video to show you how Muhammad he make a rap. You see, in Arabic, you can make any word end with ya, noon, ya, and in. Any word. Anything. And all the Quran is a mix of that. You will see ya, in is all over. Because Muhammad, he have a very bad skills of language. Very silly, doesn't make sense. Allah say in the name of Allah, Allah he praise Allah, Allah he thanks Allah, Allah he forgot to mention his name Ar-Rahman, until 50 chapter, which means half of the life of Muhammad is gone as a prophet, as self-proclaimed prophet, yet he never ever mentioned the name of his God as Ar-Rahman. Until the guy Ar-Rahman, he sent him a letter saying in the name of Ar-Rahman. Muhammad, he starts saying in the name of Ar-Rahman too. I'm not going to keep you long. Leave your comment if you care. If you don't care, who care? For me, I do my part, and the rest is for the Lord to judge. We are here to expose the lies and the liars, and the truth is what they fear. The Lord, he said, read the books. Read the books does not mean just read. Read means study, search, research, and you will find the truth, and the truth will set you free. So we pray that what we do today will stand free, the Christian free from any deception, for there's many deceivers into this world. As we speak today, there's many people walking in the street almost naked because of a hollow brain. Don't be like them. Use your brain. Don't be hollow. If you want to have fun, I believe education is the best way to enjoy life. The only thing stay with you until the time of death is knowledge. Your beauty will not stay there. Your hair will be gray. You will grow older. Your strength will go. But what about wisdom? Knowledge and wisdom, they go together. The Bible says, my nation destroyed because of their ignorance. So don't be the ignorant fool who are foolish like Muhammad fool you. And if a fool like Muhammad fool you, how foolish are you? Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. And this is your brother Christian Prince, who is serving you humbly for today. Take care.
I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran has mentioned if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, then it has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not.
Hello?
Okay, my voice.
Alright, hold on a second.
I know, by the way.
Okay, my friend, do you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you?
Alright, I'm alright. What do you want to say to us, my friend?
Actually, first of all, and you are Arabic, I think. I want actually to say congratulations for your dead God. Okay, Christmas.
For my what?
Okay, your dead God.
My God is dead? Who said that to
Yeah.
you? Who said that to you?
Jesus is your God or no?
Yeah, he's
He's
dead, but
creator.
he's dead. As I know, he's
Yes.
alive.
No, he's not alive. He dead naked in your in the cross. Yes or no?
So your prophet was a liar because the prophet of Islam says he was not.
No, I said about your belief.
Yeah, I know, but and I'm saying about your belief too. So why you are saying to me that Jesus is dead, but if you yourself you don't believe that he's dead, so are you lying or what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let us make it clear: is Jesus dead or not? Be honest.
No.
No. I want you to be honest. Be a man. Be a man. Is Jesus dead or not? If he is not dead, why not? Why not?
Listen to me. If you have balls,
I don't have balls. Because I don't have balls. I gave them to Allah. Do Allah have balls? Do Allah have balls? Do Allah have balls? Why you are talking about the language of balls? Do Allah have a balls?
Listen, I have actually flu. Okay. And I have actually. I hear that you are a filthy person. Wallah al-Adhim.
You heard that? Why you think I'm a filthy person? Explain to us. Explain to us why.
I am here to debate you, okay? I am here to debate you. When I said your God is dead, according to your
Prove it. Prove it.
Yeah, prove it, yeah.
Okay.
In Christian faith, they say that God died for their sins. Yes or no?
And
is that true?
And it says that the Messiah is in heaven right now and he's alive, right? So your God, he never died. Your God never died. Okay. Well, our God never died too. Our God never died. According, my friend, let me explain to you. Let me explain to you, balls guy. Let me explain to you. We Christian believe that they killed the flesh of the man, but nobody can kill God. God is always alive. And this is why in your cult, even in your yellow pages book, the Quran, Jesus is still alive. That is the flesh of the man. They cannot kill God. Nobody can kill God. Nobody, my friend, nobody can kill God. Okay, I'm going with your logic. I'm going with logic. Listen, we cannot talk at the same time. Let's have conversation. Abdul, no problem. Okay, Abdul, let us. Your name is what? Your name is what? Stinger or Samir?
Yeah.
Samir.
No, Stinger. Samir, my nickname. Anyway.
So your mom, she called you Stinger.
Yeah.
Why?
I sting no, because I break the cross. And I sting
you broke the cross. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's a good thing. Okay.
You said, you claim that anyone have a question. Just call you, yes or no? Especially for Muslims. Am I wrong?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what is your question?
Okay.
What's your question?
My question is, when you become murtad, okay, and leave Islam, you said that Islam is not sense, yes or no? Not making
Islam is what?
Sense, yes or no?
Islam what?
Not making any sense.
No, it makes sense because the Prophet, he promised us to have endless penis, and that makes sense.
Okay. Now, you go back to insulting.
I'm not insulting, it's what your Prophet said. I mean, why you are saying, if I say what your Prophet said is an insult, are you saying your Prophet is making fun of you?
Listen, but now I want you to prove me, okay, that the Christianity is correct. Me as Muslim, maybe I will follow Christianity, just like you.
Okay.
Prove me why the God, your God, get killed naked in the cross.
Okay.
If that makes sense, more than
Okay. Let me ask you. Okay.
Second, no, ما هو.
ما
speak Arabic.
ما هو.
Listen.
ما هو.
Listen to me. Yeah. Listen, أقسم بالله العظيم, I swear.
Swear. You swear by what? You swear by what? You swear by what? Okay. As long as you swear by Allah, why you don't swear by the fig like your God?
Listen.
No, I want you to be honest with me. I want you to swear like your God, Allah, by the fig. I want you to hold the fig in front of you, because obviously your God. Listen, we are talking, my friend. We are talking. Did your God Allah swear by the fig? Did your God Allah swear by the fig? Why you are swearing by Allah? Are you better than Allah? Why you don't swear by the fig? I want you to swear by fig before we start debating. I want you to swear. I want you to say, I swear by the fig. Please, my friend. Your God, he swear by the fig. Why you don't swear by the fig?
Why you run away from my question?
I'm not running. I'm just asking you to, in the beginning, before we start, to swear by the fig. Can you swear by the fig, my friend? Can you swear by the fig?
No, we all Christians, ladies and gentlemen. In the Balkans, by the way.
Okay. I am not a gentleman. I am not a gentleman.
He cannot even answer my question.
Who?
You.
What question is? What is the question? You did not ask me the question. My friend, since you called me, you did not shut up. You did not, since you called me, you did not shut up to answer you. You. Okay, do you want me to answer you? Okay, let me answer you. Are you going to shut up so I can answer you? Are you going to shut up? Are you? You see, here we go. The guy, did he say the F word? Did he say the F word? This is exactly what Muhammad he said to a Muslim woman. He said to her, "Aniktuha." Muhammad he said to a Muslim man, "Aniktuha." Did you F her? So shut up so I can answer you. Shut up. Let me answer you. Hey, pregnant women in the delivery room. Your legs is open wide and there's no baby. Are you going to let me answer you or not? Are you going to let me answer you or not? I feel the pain. Okay, I have to hang up on you because you are okay. Shut up, just shut up. Coward. You will not let me talk. I ask you a question, you don't answer me, and I'm out of You are afraid for my answer. This is why you will not let me talk. You keep talking. I will not let you talk. I have a question for you, but I will not let you. I am waiting for the answer, but they don't answer. Let me talk. No, I will not let you talk. I will not let you talk. I'll let you talk. I'm Abdul. What a stupid donkey. You see, the same logic he is using to say Jesus is not God is the same logic we can use to prove that Jesus is God. Because if God cannot be killed, that's what happened to Jesus in the Quran, you idiot. If your reasoning to believe in Jesus is God or not, that means you should be the first to believe in Jesus as God. Because he, in your book, you dummy, he was not killed. And this is mean that you are a hypocrite. Because if you cannot apply your logic on your belief, that means you are a donkey and you are just playing games. You are the one who said to me, if Jesus is God, should not be killed. Well, in your stupid book, Jesus was not killed. So based on your cult, you should be believing Jesus as God, because here you go. He wasn't killed. Are you a Muslim, my friend? Hello? Yes.
Do you want a proper website for the Quran?
Proper website for the Quran? I have one, no problem.
No, but the one you're using is actually really bad.
Oh, okay. Well, you can give me, no problem. What website is that?
I'll send it to you.
Okay, no problem. Are you a Muslim? You are a Muslim, so why you don't talk to me about Islam?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't open website. I don't trust really. Sorry. No. Why you don't tell me about Islam?
Yeah, just type in purpose.
No problem. What do you think? Why you are a Muslim, my friend? What do you think about Allah being deaf? Do Allah hear us?
Yes.
Okay, what is your proof that Allah? So if Allah hear us, why he never spoke to Muhammad? Never spoke to him. How come Muhammad never heard Allah? So what do you think?
You went to him at the night journey, right?
Yeah, but did he talk to him?
I don't know. I never heard that.
See? Okay, so Allah, he don't talk. Allah, he sent Jibreel, and Jibreel he talk. Who is Jibreel?
The angel.
he said that this guy, he looked like Dahil Kalbi?
I don't know.
Yeah, the hadith, let me show you, my friend. It says that the prophet, your prophet said not me, that Jibreel, he come to him in the image of a man who is the neighbor of Muhammad, who is a very handsome boy, youth or man. His name is Dahil Kalbi. Read with me. It says here, your prophet speaking, and this is Sahih hadith, as you see, that Jibreel, he come to me in the image of Dahil Kalbi. Do you see it? That was Jibreel, peace be upon you, who came down in the form of Dahil Kalbi. Dahil Kalbi, obviously, he is a homo, and he was always in the house of your prophet. And he is the same guy who your prophet, he sent him to speak or to send a message to the king of the Roman, because he's very handsome. Okay. So why Jibreel coming in the form of Dahil Kalbi?
Iyaw mo na, di lang sigang.
I don't know.
So now, if I see Dahil Kalbi in the street, I will think he is Jibreel. So how this is, I mean, what is the point of this? People, they will walk in the street and they will see Dahil Kalbi because he's a guy who lives there between them. They might think that this is Jibreel. How we will know now who is who and who is who? Like Muhammad Hijab, when he said to David Wood, he said, show me, answer me. How we will know who is who and who is he? Okay, now who is who and who is he? He is David, he is Dahya, or he is Jibreel? Who is who? Don't you think this will make a confusion?
Yeah.
Okay, so how we can solve this problem now? Who is who?
Nandyan din. Yung may string.
Yeah, I don't know.
And how your prophet will know that this is now Jibreel? I mean, he will squeeze him, what he will do to him. Because if Dahil Kalbi come to Muhammad now, he might think this is Jibreel. How we will know that he was seeing the real Jibreel when he see Dahil Kalbi?
Yeah, I don't really know.
Think with me, how we will know?
Maybe did Muhammad see him as an angel?
Yeah, but he's coming to him now as a man. He's not coming as an angel no more, as you see, my friend. He's not coming as an angel now. He is coming as a man, and a man who is his neighbor, who lives not far away from him. And he's a very handsome, beautiful boy. So Muhammad, he claimed that this is his neighbor. He come to him because his wives, they start complaining, why this guy, he always come to the house late at night. And Muhammad, he tried to find an excuse. He don't want to say that he is having a date with him. He don't want to say that he is a gay or something. So he claimed that this is Jibreel.
Yeah, I understand.
What do you understand now?
It's kind of confused.
But don't you think this is fishy, my friend?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay. It's okay. So Muhammad cannot be a prophet, my friend. What is that? I mean, why an angel of God, he want to transform himself, became a transformer. So now he is coming to him in the image of a guy who is very handsome, who live in town. Imagine Trump, he come to my door and he says, I am Jibreel now. I have to believe him because obviously Jibreel, he changed his look to be like people we know. Right? So how we can trust Muhammad saying that? What if the postman, he come to your house, he knock at the door, he's a postman, and he knock at the door, he said to you, I'm Jibreel. How I will know that this is not Jibreel now?
Maybe because Jibreel showed him a sign that it is he.
How he signed? He just came to him as Jibreel, as a Dahil Kalbi. That's it. This is the only. He don't even have an ID from Allah. Like they don't have like ID at that time, like FBI. They show you ID and you say, and the number, you can call the number and you can check even online. How you will know that this is Jibreel?
Yeah, I don't really know.
Well, now two of us we do not know. We need two more. We can play cards. Let me ask you a very simple question. Why you think Islam is true religion? You as a Muslim, what make you believe in this religion?
Quran itself.
Quran itself, like what?
Like, for example, for example, like, have you heard of the old and evil old and even miracle of the Quran?
Now give me some. I heard of it, but I found that it's all of it. It's a lie. Give me what is like what?
Like I just said, the old and even. How is it really out there?
My friend, no problem. But I studied those things and I found it is a big fat lie. There's nothing true there. You know?
Can you show me, please?
Okay, let me find a website. So we can check them out together. All right. I'm trying to find a Muslim website. Okay. All right, look like we found one. Okay, let's see if this one will work. Okay, as you see, that the 3 verses of 89 surah draws. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Surah number, total even. No, we want the one who says the word exactly, etc. Look like this is not the one. Let's see something else. Okay.
I mean, if that really is a coincidence, because in the time of Muhammad, the Quran was written on animal skin, bones, rocks. And they didn't
Man.
eat.
Yeah, okay.
They
Now,
didn't.
no, this is all is a lie. No, this is all Photoshop, my friend. I can put your name now in my TV, and I can put it in my curtain. I can put it in a donkey. I can put it anywhere. Let us see. Word life. Just trying to find a website so we can show people here. All right, let's see. Let us see. Word count. Okay. Let us see, maybe this one here. This is just wiki something. I don't think wiki. Miracle of the Quran. Okay. Islam. Okay, here we go. All right. Do you see what it says here? Do you see the screen, my friend?
I'm not seeing it right now.
Can you look at the screen with me?
Yeah, but if I do, then you are going to hear yourself because I am.
You can mute the YouTube. You can click at the speaker and mute it. You know. Because I want you to see the screen with me. You know, as an example here, they say that the word dunya appear 115 times, and the word akhirah appear 115 times, which means dunya is here now, and akhirah is here after. Okay, so 115. Let us check if this is true or not. Do you see?
But you can do that on the website I sent. Just type in Google.
Yeah, no problem. Here we go. We'll do it on this website. Here we go. This is a Muslim website anyway. Okay, dunya. I will type the word dunya, my friend. I will type the word dunya, and everybody will see.
But after you click on it, you have to click on Quran dictionary.
My friend,
it's
the word dunya appear here 128 times.
Yeah, but click on the Quran dictionary.
What Quran dictionary? What Quran dictionary?
Did you go on my website?
This is your website?
Yeah.
You are the one who made that website?
No. But the link I've sent to you.
Okay. Okay. All right. This is the website you want?
No. Yeah.
Okay. I will type the word dunya. There.
Then click on Quran dictionary on the left above.
Well, we are in Quran dictionary already. Okay. The word dunya. Okay. It says result of 50, 115 steam. But this is what? This is all meaning, or this is a specific? Okay.
That's actually how the actual word dunya is repeated in the Quran.
Okay. All right. Here it says that it is 115.
Yeah.
Okay. And who is the one who? I mean, why we are searching in the dictionary? We are not searching in the Quran itself.
Because, for example, when you click on, we all know Adam is mentioned 25 times, but when you click on, when you type in Adam, we have a dictionary.
All right.
It shows you.
I just typed the word akhirah. It appears in zero. That cannot be true. Akhirah, it comes as zero. Here we go. I click at akhirah. Obviously, this is not right. It says there's no akhirah.
Try here.
Search. This is why it's better if you search the whole Quran normally, not what it's called dictionary, because obviously it's not working good. You know?
Just type in hereafter.
Because if we search here in this website as an example, if I search the word akhirah will appear.
But even the word hereafter instead of akhirah.
Yeah, but okay. But let us see. Let us see. If we take that is seen here with al-akhirah, it doesn't even come with the al-akhirah. It came like al-akhirah sometime, bil-akhirah sometime. So look like those people, they play games. If we go here and we type with their game, and the website is not even working. See? It says HP status 500 mistake.
Oh.
It's not working. Let me try again. If we go here, we have no choice, my friend. If we go here, al-akhirah, as you see, it shows in front of you, it appears 221 times.
Yeah, but that's not accurate.
No, why it's not? We can go one by one. Here we go. The word akhirah is even highlighted. See? The word akhirah. Because the akhirah is the same as al-akhirah. Wal-yawm al-akhir, right? So this is a false fabrication. Wal-yawm al-akhir is the same as al-akhirah. So this is a fabrication the Muslims they come with to fool us with the word not exist. Let us take another number. Let us take another lie. Hold on. The word angel, malaika, and the word shaitan. They say that the word shaitan appear 88 times, and the word angels appear 88 times. Is that true? Let us see. Okay, I will type the word shaitan. You speak Arabic, right?
No.
No? Okay, too bad. I will type shaitan for you here. Let us see how many times the word will appear. It is 78 times shaitan. Only.
Did you use my website?
Your website is not working. I showed you. Here we go.
Alright, you can.
Here we go. I will do it in the front of your eyes, my friend. I will do it in front of your eyes. I will type the word shaitan.
And then click on current dictionary.
In your website, the word shaitan appear number 68 times. Do you see it?
Yeah, click on current dictionary.
This is Quran dictionary, isn't it? Oh, let us go to Let us go to Quran dictionary. Okay. It says here how many times. It doesn't show how many times. Where is the number? It doesn't show. It says shaitan, but it doesn't show how many times. Where we will find how many times. Let us do it again. I will type shaitan. Here we go. It's 68. I am searching in the dictionary. 68 times.
When I used it, it was 88.
And as you see, look here, if you look with me, it says ash-shaitan. Not even just only ash-shaitan, which means it's showing us all the roots. So even with all the roots, we did not receive the 88. We received only 68.
Wait. Can you, for example, can you type in how many times Allah is mentioned?
How many times the word Allah mentioned? Okay, no problem. Here we go. I will type Allah. It's not working. Give any error. See, I type Allah.
It's better to type it in English instead of Arabic.
Yeah, but in Arabic will not give us an accurate because Allah, sometimes they put the word Allah, but it's not there. Because sometimes the translator, he add the word Allah to explain to you that Allah is the one who's talking, right? So we have to do it in Arabic, right? Let us go here and see Allah. How many times Allah appears? I will type the word Allah in the search engine. Both are your Islamic websites, I mean. It is 1,566 times.
How many times is Allah mentioned?
1,566 times.
But you can see it under how many times it's actually mentioned, because Allah is also mentioned.
My friend, let me go to another website. I will help you, okay? Just to make you happy.
Yeah, but
searchtruth.com. I will go to searchtruth.com. Okay, hold on. This is the word. Which word do you want me to search? Allah?
Yes.
Okay. In here, it's 1,746 times.
It's actually not accurate because Allah is mentioned 2,699.
Okay, it says here all the words. That's a false search, my friend. You see, it says all the words. Not one. Any word, let me put any word. Here we go. Let's see if the number will increase. Still the same. If we make exact phrase, and this should be exact phrase actually, that will make it 1,567. So the Muslim, they fabricate for us. Let us go to shaitan. Let us see shaitan. They say shaitan. Hold on. Dunya. They said 88 and akhirah is 88. Let us do that. Dunya. Type dunya. In the front of your eyes. Dunya. Click search. The word dunya not even found once if we do exact. I will do any word. Because always as a dunya, not dunya, right? A dunya, not dunya. So here, okay, we will find that the word dunya appears 111 times, not 88 as they say. So why they lie? If we say the word akhirah, let us type the word akhirah, because they said the word dunya is 88 and the word akhirah, which means the hereafter is 88.
Yeah.
Okay. It's 110. Why they lying? Where is the 88? If we type the word, let us go to the website. It says the word malaika is 88, and shaitan, we check that is already a lie. The word life is 145, and the word death is 145. Let us check that.
No, that's false.
That's false, right? So why they are lying, my friend? As long as you yourself you are saying to me this is false, why they are lying?
No, but the angel and devil and God and the hereafter is actually true.
Which one? The angels? The angels and the shaitan 88?
Yeah.
No, my friend, here we go. Let me do it again in front of your eyes. Let me do it.
After your stream, I'll send the
my
link.
friend, no, my friend, let me show it. You send me the link. I say I try your website. I try this website. I try the other website. It's a lie. Okay? Let us see. Al-Malaika. Which one
You
it was?
in English.
It was, okay, hold on. Shaitan, Satan. You want to try English? English will make it appear more. Let us try English, no problem. Here we go. I will do English, no problem. I will make you happy. English, here we go. I will do English. Which translation you want?
Just do devil.
Bigdad? Okay, let's see Bigdad. Okay. Here we go. It appears 32 times in the English translation of Bigdad.
Yeah, but you have to do it on my website and then click
okay,
on
let us do it on your website, no problem. Let us do it in your website. I will type the word shaitan. Is it funny that the word shaitan will appear to you in English but will not appear in Arabic? It's not even funny. Because my friend, the Quran dictionary works only with the Arabic, not with English. When I type the word in there, it doesn't even appear. Here we go. I will type the word shaitan for you. Look with me. This is the word, this is English, shaitan. I click go. It says 0, not found. So your dictionary here works only in Arabic. And if I type Arabic, guess what? It's fault number 2. Here we go. This is your website. Shaitan. It appears 68 times. Do you see it?
Yeah, but can you type in devil?
Devil? There's no devil in the Quran. This is shaitan. Shaitan is a devil. Your dictionary works only in Arabic. Are you listening?
No, it doesn't actually. You have to type it in good.
Type it in what?
But For example, just type in forgiveness
Forgi-
in English.
Okay, forgiveness. So if we type forgiveness, that will appear.
Then click on the Quran dictionary.
Okay, I will type forgiveness for you in the search engine. Let us see how many times it's going to appear. Okay, it appears 75 times.
What?
75 times. 75 times. In your website, they lie to you. So even in English, and by the way, how I can search for the word in English? Shouldn't you search for it in Arabic because this is an Arabic book?
Yeah, but though, after you type it in English, they'll show you all the verses where it's mentioned in
Yeah,
Arabic.
only, okay, it's 75 times. What they say in their website. Here you go. Let us go and find forgiveness in here. How many times the word forgiveness appear here? Let us think. Let us love together, my friend. All is a horse, all is a love. Where is the word forgiveness? I don't see it. Do you see the word forgiveness? I see blessing, I see magic, I see breeze, I see benefit, life shift. No, I don't see forgiveness. You see
Yeah.
forgiveness?
I'll show you. I'll send it to you in the link.
Mm. You know, I have a challenge to all the Muslims to make a video and show us the numbers they claim. It's a big fat lie. All those numbers are a big fat lie. There's nothing truthful there.
I've sent it.
All right. Let us see. All right. Okay, maghfirah. How many times the word maghfirah? Where the count? Yes. That's it.
You have to go all the way up.
Just in the page. And you about forgive, not only maghfirah, maghfirah, yaghfuru, yastaghfiru, sayaghfuru, etc. So this will show you all the total of the words. You see it? Oh, okay. But okay, money. How many according to you and me? How many according to your miracle? How many we should have the word maghfirah?
243.
240.
234.
Is good. You can't count anything like two men. Is something is not. Let us see here. If we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So every, let us see. Okay. You see, hold on. Look, I will measure here space. I will measure my space here. Or highlight with my pen. Every the frame, if we have the frame, 10. So every one of them is 10. So okay, this is 10. Hold on. Let us be sure. Let us be sure. Sound is broken in the live stream. Not broken yet. Some people saying in the. Guys, do you hear me? Is the sound good? I'm breaking. Okay, they are saying I'm saying that my voice is breaking. Do you hear me, my friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Christian Prince.
Yeah.
We are trying to claim the word forgiveness is mentioned twice as more as reward or punishment.
Okay, what is the word punishment in Arabic?
The punishment or reward.
Okay, hold on. You know what? I found a solution. Look at this. The word, the word. Okay, it says here that the word occur 234. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay. What is the word you say? You want the opposite word?
No, it's mentioned twice as more. As,
What is that?
payment or reward.
What is the word for reward?
Sorry.
What is the word you want me to search for?
I'll send it to you.
No, tell me the word. What is the word?
It's payment or reward. It's I think it's called jizya.
Jizya is a reward? Jizya is a
Yeah.
penalty.
No. It's
You mean jaza?
Yeah. So, wait,
Okay.
I'll send it to you.
Okay, what is the connection between ghafara and the word reward? How we can make connection? They are not opposite in the meaning.
Allah says in Bukhari, my mercy overpowers my wrath.
My friend, but this is not has nothing to do with each other. What the word ghafara, which means forgive, and the word reward have to do together. You have to compare between ghafara and he did not forgive and not forgive. We have, like you say, angel and say shaitan as an example, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. How many times you told me? As long now we figure out how this thing works. How many times the word shaitan should appear? 88 times, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I will type the word shaitan. That will be easier. All right. See, the word shaitan is 68. Okay, what is the other word? The other word is malaika. You see the same website. I'm not using a new website. I mean, this is your website. Malaika, right? Let's see how many times the word malaika will appear. I will copy. So shaitan is 68, not 88. And now I will go here and I will post the word malaika.
Yeah, okay. I'll show you.
All right. Hold my friend. Here we go. It says here that even malaika here is coming as 68. So both numbers are wrong because 88 in your website it says, in your Islamic claim here is coming 68.
Yeah, I'll send it to you right now.
Yeah. Okay. Shaitan. Okay. But it doesn't say how many times here. How many times?
88.
How many times?
88.
Oh, 88. Okay. Shaitan. So what did you type there?
I went on some guy's Facebook and I copied that link.
No. How this is a link? So this is a prepared link. Is not a search. Is it a search?
No. The other one I gave you was not a prepared one.
My friend, how come in the search this is a prepared? This is their claim. So they are fabricating things because when we click at the search, how come we don't find the same result?
But the other one about forgiveness, I searched it myself, but I didn't know how to.
My friend, let me show you what the Muslims they are showing you. Here we go. This is your website, the one you send me. Do you see the word there?
Yes.
Okay, this is not shaitan. This is a lie. Because these letters are missing. Whereas here it says ish tah noon. Do you see the letters? Ish tah noon. But shaitan is not ish tah noon. There's ya, there's alif, is missing. So look what they do. They took off letters and they made their own false list to make it fit with their claim. If you wanna search for shaitan, then search for shaitan. Why they are not typing the word shaitan? If you go here, you will see they are saying this is the word shaitan. Do you see the word shaitan?
Yes.
This is the word shaitan in the correct way. But what they are searching for? This or this? Because if I type the same word, here we go. I will copy the same in front of you. This is the word shaitan. The same as it is in their website. Okay? I will do copy. And then go to the search engine. And I will pause the word shaitan. And then I will click, let me make it wider so you can see. I will click at go. No, it's not coming. Click again. It's not coming. It's an error. My friend, all of this is a fabrication. Is not true. All of this is fabrication. All of this is fabrication. This this is proving to be false. And I made many tons of videos about it. And you know,
Yeah, but
let us say for the sake of argument, there's a book have equal numbers of words. Is that really proof that this is from God?
well, Allah says that nobody could produce a book like the Quran.
Okay, but Muhammad, he received satanic verses, and Muhammad himself did not discover that this is satanic verses. At the same time, if nobody can make Quran like the Quran of Allah, is it Umar who said that Allah he took Quran from me? Isn't it Umar who said? Umar he said that Allah he agreed with me in 3 things. Actually, some they say 5 and some they say 8. وَفَقَنِي رَبِّي فِي ثَلَاث. Allah agreed with me in 3 things, and even Allah he sent the verses exactly as he said. Agreed with me. Umar said, I agreed with Allah in 3 things, or said, my Lord agreed with me in 3 things. I said, O Allah Apostle, would you took the station of Abraham as a station for prayer? I also said, O Allah Apostle, good and bad persons visit you. So he's repeating. So the Kaaba, why Muslim they pray to the Kaaba? Because Umar he says so. Why the Muslim men they have Muslim women they have to wear hijab? Because Umar he was making fun of the wife of Muhammad, Sauda, and he said to her, Arifnaki ya Sauda. She was doing cuckoo. Why you Muslims why Muhammad he made the verses about threatening his wife to get divorced? Because Umar said so exactly. And look, it says here, and Allah he sent the verse as I say. So Umar he made Quran, and Allah copied the Quran of Umar. So how Muslim they say that nobody can make Quran, but Allah himself taking the Quran from Umar?
Yeah.
How this happen? If I am Umar and I just said something, and then Allah he take it and he make it. How this can be? What do you think?
Did Allah added it to his Quran?
Yes, he took it as it is. He's showing you that even the Kaaba, it was a choice of Umar. You know,
Yeah.
it was the
Maybe-
choice of Umar, my friend. It was not the choice of Muhammad or Allah. And not only that, he added, he says, and then Allah he sent it exactly as I said. So how this can be? Nobody can make Quran, but Allah is copying Quran from Umar. What do you say? Do you see with me in the screen? It says as I say. Do you see it? Just to show you, I'm not making things up. Read with me. So the verse revealed the same as I had said was revealed. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, but nobody can make Quran. Nobody can make Quran. But Allah is copying Umar words and making it Quran.
The only explanation I can give is that Allah knew that Umar would do that, and he added it to his
My
Quran.
friend, he should inspire Muhammad or Umar. Who is the one, the prophet here? Look like you Muslims, you have 2 prophets. You have Umar and you have Muhammad. Because if Umar, why Muhammad? Actually, I can show you that Umar, he was saying to Muhammad to order the hijab many times, and Muhammad don't respond. And so you are saying to me that Allah, he knew Umar will say that, right? Okay. There's one of 2 options. Either Allah inspired Umar to say so, and that make Umar a prophet of God. And now you have 2 Muslim prophets of God, Muhammad and Umar. Do you Muslims believe that Umar was a prophet? He prophesied for God?
No, we don't.
Okay. Why Allah did not say the verses to Muhammad before Umar mentioned them?
Sorry.
Why Allah did not inspire? Why Umar is the one? Okay. Look how important the topic. Prayer to the Kaaba. It was the idea of Umar. This is very important. You Muslims now you are praying in the direction of the Kaaba because of Umar. He is the one who made the verses. And obviously Muhammad, he heard Umar, he took it, he liked what he said, he put it in the Quran as it is. This is exactly what happened. This guy, he hear things and he added as it is in his Quran. And Umar, he noticed that. He noticed this is what I said to him. This is why he's saying the verses came as I said. Umar is not stupid. I am the one who said that to him.
Yeah.
And he was saying that in the front of Muhammad, not in his back, right? Did Muhammad
Yeah.
say to him, no, you did not say that to me? No. Did he say to me, you said no? Because Muhammad, he knew he was stealing from Umar. So if this is inspiration of God coming from God to Muhammad, and the Quran is a miracle, and nobody can make Quran like the Quran of Muhammad, how the Quran is copied from Umar? That is stupid. At the same time, you know, when the Muslims, they count the words in the Quran, and then we find that all the words they count is nothing but a fiction and a lie. Why they are coming with those fictions? And what is the point? Trying to make the Quran a miracle? Let me show you that the Muslims, when they do that, they expose Allah. Let me show you, my friend. Isn't it Allah, he said in the Quran, that Allah refrained from sending miracles? Okay, how Allah he refrained from sending miracles, but yet the count of the numbers of the words is a miracle according to Muslims. That means Allah is a liar. Chapter 17, verse number 59. Read with me carefully, my friend. And we refrain from sending signs only because the men of former generation treated them as false. So Allah refrained.
Yeah, the Quran, for example, if the Quran has miracles, then Allah is actually mentioning the actual miracles from sending signs.
Well, if the numbers of the words are miracle too, that means a miracle. So either you say it's an actual miracle or you say it's a fabrication we made. Why Muhammad did not know that? Why Muhammad did not say to you the word shaitan mentioned 88 times and the word angel mentioned 80 times? He did not know, right? You will say to me, Muhammad did not know. So you Muslims, you know what Muhammad did not know. That will be funny. The Prophet himself who brought the book to you, he did not know. This is an insult to Muhammad actually. That's mean Muhammad did not know what he brought. That's mean Allah did not tell him. That's mean Allah inspire you and he did not inspire Muhammad. That's mean you are a prophet. The one who discovered this which is false is a prophet. This is all. The Muslims, they are desperate trying to find a miracle for their prophet who have no miracles. We have Jesus who resurrect people from death. We have Jesus who make the blind see. We have Jesus who created from the mother bird. We have Jesus who can tell you even what you hide in your houses, and the Quran says nobody knows the unseen save Allah, correct? But Jesus can tell you what you hide in your houses. So all of this for Jesus, but Muhammad have zero, and the Quran confirmed that Allah he refrained from sending miracle. And then you say to me that nobody can make Quran like Quran, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, how he say, hold on, my friend, how he say nobody can make Quran like this Quran, but he says in the same time we refrain from sending miracle, because by saying this verse, you just made a miracle, if the Quran is a miracle.
Yeah, but it's actually mentioning the real types, the real types of miracles that cannot be. For example, when Jesus, for example, healed the sick or healed the blind, those are miracles that science can't explain. Right? It's mentioning. It's actually mentioning that types of miracles. Real miracles, not
but
like
my friend, where in the Quran it says he is mentioning that kind of miracle, not a miracle? I mean, if the Quran, isn't it the Quran says that make a book like this if you can, and you Muslim, you keep saying that this is a miracle, so now suddenly the Quran is not a miracle. Either we say it's a miracle or we say it's not a miracle. There is no such a thing, such a type of miracle. Miracle is a miracle. God miracle is a miracle. So obviously the Muslims, they are desperate to trying to find something about their God to make it look like there's something amazing. Same time, what kind of God? He says stupid things. Do you think God, he speaks stupid? Okay. How Allah, he created the baby in the Quran? Is it true that Allah, he says that he made the sperm became congealed blood?
it says alaqa.
Huh? Yeah, alaqa. What alaqa mean? Isn't it alaqa? Mean a congealed blood, dead blood? How such a mistake happened?
It means close of blood. It means a leak, and it means hanging.
No, leech, my friend, alaqa in Arabic mean a congealed dead blood. Alaqa is not the same as al-alaqa. When you speak about an insect, that is different. He did not say al-alaqa, he said thumma nutfa thumma alaqa. So did your God Allah speak about the insect? It's called alaqa, or he speak about something else, which is the blood? It is the blood. Not,
So that doesn't mean a leech.
no. It is the dead blood, which usually, you know, if you injure yourself, you will have a piece of blood covering your skin, right, from the injury location to stop the bleeding, correct?
Yes.
That is alaqa. I can go right now and show you what it says in the dictionary. Not only that, if we go to all Islamic interpretation or translation, we will find all of them. They agree that this is what it is. Okay. So why? Okay, let me ask you. Why all the Muslim translation or interpretation don't say that alaqa mean a leech or as an insect? Why they don't mention that? Simply because it's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right, this is the Quran dictionary say that it is a leech.
This is a fabrication. This is not dictionary. This is a lie. Muslim, they are lying, my friend. This is no leech. Here we go. Which interpretation you like me to show you, my friend? Choose for me any interpretation of your choice. In front of everybody, I will show it to you on the screen. Because if they are saying that that website is made to fabricate and designed to fabricate and to lie. Otherwise, you need to show me one Muslim interpreter. He come with the interpretation that this is a word mean, etc. Unless all the Muslims do interpretation, they are lying. You know? So here we go. What is the verse we are talking about? Okay. Let us see. Let us see. Which verse you want me, my friend? Which verse you want me to check for you about Allah? There's many verses mentioned about Allah. Which verse you want to choose? One of your choices.
You can just see.
Which one? There's 22:5. There is 23:14. What do you want?
You can pick.
Okay, 23:14 because this is a short one. Okay, but before we go there, do you see here it says ثم خلقنا النطفة علقة دما جامدا فخلق العلقة مضغة لحم قدر ما يمضغ. Let me translate for you, those who speak Arabic than you. ثم خلقنا النطفة علقة frozen blood, or let us say solid blood. And nutfa became alaqa, which is a solid blood. Alright? And this is what? This is the interpretation of Al-Jalalain. I will show you Al-Jalalain in English, the same one. Okay? 23:14 in English. And this is our problem with Muslims. There is no honesty. Here we go. This is Tafsir Al-Jalalain, the same one I showed you in Arabic. It is now in English, translated by you. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan. Read with me carefully. Then we transform the drop of semen into a clot, congealed blood. What congealed blood mean?
Dead blood.
Dead blood. That's a big mistake. This is not alaqa. This is not the alaqa they told you in the dictionary, which is a false dictionary. Alaqa never was this.
So alaqa,
are you an insect? Alaqa is an insect. The one you are talking about is an insect. Is the Quran saying that Allah transformed the sperm into an insect?
No, but the shape of the body.
My friend, there is no shape of the body. He's talking about the transform. What transform the sperm. Secondly, the sperm does not look at the mistake here. He says a nutfa. A nutfa is a drop of a sperm, which means millions of semen. Okay, that's the mistake, because only one semen, only one, not a drop, will be going inside the egg. Secondly, the semen will not be transformed into anything. The semen go inside the egg and activate the egg, and then the egg starts growing. The semen activate and deliver DNA, and that's it. After that, there is no semen. Correct? Okay, but here it says that we transformed the semen, which is a drop of semen, not one, into. So what is it transforming? The semen, correct? That's stupid.
Yeah, but are you sure that alaqa doesn't mean leech?
Even if it's a leech, let us say it's a leech, just to go with you. The semen will not transform into anything and will not be a leech. You can go right now, check all the doctors' websites, who they are not Christians or Muslims or Jewish. Just say, check normal, you will see that this is a big joke. All right? So how this can be a miracle from God, but God, He says stupid things. In different verse in the Quran, your God, He says in chapter, as long as we're talking about the baby, in chapter 86, verse number 7, Allah, He says that Allah, He created a human being from Gaussian fluid, sexual Gaussian fluid, coming from the male and the female.
but the gushing fluid from the female is coming from her ribs. How God makes such a stupid mistake? This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. This is chapter 86, verse number 7. Read with me. Issuing from between the loins, by the way, it doesn't say loins, it says the backbone of the man, a soul, of the man, and the breast bones of the women. Do you see it?